Sahar Nasr.
Today we have met with a group of the large investors in Egypt from the Arab world, but also Egyptian investors. We are very keen on reaching out to the investors to hear their challenges, their problems, the impediments they face in doing business. It was a very interesting discussion. Of course, a lot of the talk resonated around the investment law. Many had questions, so I asked them to go to the parliamentarians that represents not only the Egyptians but also the investors, to also raise their concerns there and share their suggestions in the final draft, because the final draft at the end of the day will come out and will be ratified by the parliamentarians, by the parliament. The second issue that came up is the overall legal and regulatory framework, which includes the bankruptcy law, obviously, and the companies law. These are things we're also currently working on, and we'll be finalizing. The bankruptcy law is already presented to the parliament, and hence they need to reach out there. And the companies law is something we are currently drafting with the Minister of Justice, but also with the different ministries in charge. Another issue that came up, which is the operationalization of the law, because the law itself and its executive regulation is not sufficient. That we know for a fact. So the operationalization is very critical. That's why today we're signing several protocols that will automate the system, that will remove a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of red tape that the investors have been complaining about. And we said we will work day by day together. I expect from them to share with me their concerns and their reservations, and we are here to serve them, because at the end of the day, the role of this ministry is to streamline and improve the business environment. I told them they have a key role to play also on transmitting this positive message to the international community and to the foreign investors to come in.
And what is the plan of the ministry to encourage Arab and foreign investors to invest in Egypt?
We're working on many fronts. We're working on the legal and regulatory framework, as I've just discussed. We're also working on the capacity building and institutionalizing of the service center that provides all the services, registration, regulations for the investors. We're preparing jointly with the private sector and with the governors an investment map that will identify opportunities, but will also highlight the great business that is currently taking place. We're working also on promoting investments through the various mechanisms, through a portal at the ministry, but also through reaching out. I was just in Cyprus, and I'm going to Dubai tonight, and a few days back I was in Lebanon. I think we need to also go one extra mile and reach out to the foreign investors, but we're also communicating closely with the investors, the foreign investors here, the Egyptians, and also the Arabs, to make sure all their challenges are addressed. And I said it's a joint effort. They also have to flag when they have concerns, and we are here to solve these challenges.
Britain has agreed to arrange £10 billion in loans to Iraq to help the country to finance important infrastructure projects. An official from the Iraqi Finance Ministry made this statement on